What's up, y'all? You are now tuned in to Around the Way Girl Radio with your girl, Asia Guns,
Tata Sharice, and Blue Blue,
and DJ Shorty Rock. So, the sexual term for anal flicking, eating of the butt, is analingus. That's the sexual term.
Analingus? How do you spell it?
Analingus. ANALINGUS.
I bet you somebody gonna name their daughter that.
That is not cool.
Oh no.
That's
Wait, what?
That's not cool.
Like somebody who doesn't know.
Analingus is the term for it. Ew.
No, I put two N's in it, like analingus.
And I know her name is
Analingus.
Analingus. Like, my name is Anna.
No, but your name is Anal.
So, the question is, have you ever tried analingus? And have you ever had analingus done on you?
Yes, I
Have you ever ate an ass? And has anyone ever eaten your ass?
I've had my ass eaten. No, I have not eaten someone else's ass.
Alright. Wait, I was going around in a circle.
Hey,
Tata. Tata's mic is back on. Tata, go.
oh God, I don't like this one. Alright, so have you had your ass eaten?
Yes, I have had my
Have
ass.
you eaten somebody else's ass? I ate the grundle. I licked the grundle before.
And explain to the listeners what the grundle is, because
I've never ate the ass ever in my life. The grundle is the space between the balls and the ass crack.
Yeah, also
Right
known
there.
as the gooch.
Yes, it sounds terrible, but
Yeah, that's the gooch.
I know someone who used to like that area licked.
They know someone who used to like that area lick.
And it made the process much faster. I
Oh.
licked the shit out of somebody's grundle, gooch, whatever it is, because I feel like that's what you gotta do.
And if you
if
wet
you
your
want
finger-
your head,
You gotta wet your finger.
and then yes,
and then
exactly. You really gotta be
Alright,
like
bring it back.
in there.
What was it again?
So it's the grundle, and I feel as though if I'm gonna be sucking somebody's balls or anything like that, especially if I care about you, if you my nigga, I'm going all in. Like the deep throw in, the sucking of the balls, the licking of the grundle. You know, you gotta get it because my whole goal is to make sure, okay, now my tongue going near your ass, I can't, you can't.
Yeah,
I've had my ass eaten once, and it was like such a weird feeling. It was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Like, if you could have seen my face,
I honestly don't like my ass.
Honestly, when somebody goes near my ass, my stomach turns.
Like, what do you mean?
Like if somebody start eating my ass, my stomach turns. I'm like, no, go back.
It just feels like
You know
it
what
was
I
like
mean? No.
it was like such a weird feeling. It was just like
this shit.
I was like, it caught me off guard because it was like he's eating it from the back and he just goes up and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, and then I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So
you know how many people
really,
eat your
that's what
ass?
happened to y'all when y'all got your butt ate.
Yeah.
All right, DJ Shorty, like,
No, we're not skipping over the Asia Guns.
I gotta get all my stats in before I give mine.
What happened?
Alright, so have you ever tried analingus? Have you ever eaten?
Have you ever ate ass or got your
Why
ass?
y'all gotta answer that part of the question first? I heard the way you asked everybody else. You asked them if they ever had it done to them. Why didn't you ask me like that?
I asked both ways. My nigga, I asked both ways.
Okay, yes, I have had it done to me recently, and it's cool. Like as far as the feeling, the sensation itself, it's not like an erogenous zone for me. I'm more so turned on by like how nasty you are, nigga. You
Nasty,
nasty.
everybody like a nasty nigga.
Come over here.
Oh, man, you sound like a whole porn star over there. That's exactly how you are. Oh, yeah, like eat that, boo.
And then I made it to the gooch.
They be chilling over there.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
niggas don't be doing too much.
Especially if you into it, you know what I mean? And like you bored with the dick, you want sucking the balls and just,
You know, get in the
it's
goop.
already wet down there with all the going on. So like why not see what's going on over there? Especially if they like it. But yeah.
All right, you got it. So Asia, have you ever had your ass eaten or have you ever eaten the ass yourself? Talk to us.
Okay, so the first question is, have I ever had my ass eaten? Yeah, and I don't know what y'all bitches talking about, but that shit feel good. So Y'all
Well,
be on some more other shit.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't feel good. It just catches me off guard. But it's
So
like,
no, I know exactly what was happening. I know exactly what was going down.
But see, you knew. I didn't know.
No, the first time it happened, I didn't know it was happening. But once it happened, I was like, ooh, I tuned it up a little more and everything.
I mean, if somebody, the only way it feels good, they gotta be fingering my pussy and eating my ass at the same time.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Like,
That's
you gotta be doing that. Like, some dudes don't be knowing what to do. I don't feel like.
But it's like when they got you all like gripped up and they got both their hands on it, on both one hand on both butt cheeks, and it's like they just
spread them.
not like spreading them, but it's like
Put their face in your ass.
no, like they got you up. I can't do it. Well, I guess it's like this when they got your legs already up in the air and they like lifting you up. They got both
Well,
their
some of
hands
us don't
on
have the
you.
pleasure
Are
of
you
having
laying
a
on your
judgment.
back?
I'm laying on my back.
Okay, so it's like
They
kinda
eat the
have your
pussy
legs up
first.
by your head.
Right,
Yeah.
and they got
Oh,
you
okay,
up,
I know what
and
you're
you
talking about.
like yeah.
I personally can't do that one because my breasts suffocate me.
Suffocate you.
Yeah,
Suffocate.
like, anytime I'm laying back, time out.
What does suffocate mean?
Suffocate.
You said suffocate.
Suffocate.
Did you be
Suff-
suffering?
Fuck.
When
I'm
I
suffering.
got you, Ty.
Thank you so much. Anyway, when I'm laying back, I can't really do the lay back thing because my breasts, it's like cuts off my breathing circulation. Like it just cuts everything off. Like I can't breathe. So
You can't do that one. Okay, so you
Yeah,
have to
so-
be on your knees or on your back.
yeah, I'll have to be propped up or like all types of like, we gotta find ways. Cause no, these things, it gets deadly. Like look, like it just goes straight back. Like y'all think I'm playing. I'll be done, he'll be done fucking me and then, you know how many times I almost died? Okay. Like seriously, I would just be like tap out, like you know what I mean. And I'm not trying to tap out because I want you out the pussy. I'm just trying to tap out because I can't breathe. Like seriously. Or I have to push it to the side and like breathe.
Okay, so I like that. I mean, I don't want it done all the time, but it's like when you being like DJ Shorty Wap said, when you being extremely nasty and you want to do it, you could do it. So that's that. As for me,
Are you a grundle girl?
I'm not really a gooch girl or grundle girl. Like if it happens, it happens. If my tongue winds up like down there because I was looking on the balls and I want to be extremely freaky, then that happens and it's cool, fine, cool. We're not gonna talk about it though. We're not gonna talk about it after I do it.
So you don't
Like,
go for the grundle.
I don't go for anything down there in that area.
I definitely
We're not
don't talk
going.
about like, hey, like I just licked your grundle. What did you think about that? Like that's not a conversation. It's just like
It's like,
it's all in the motions of the head. It's like you
Right.
throw the balls
It just,
and then
it
think
just
it's
has to be
there.
in the right moment when it happens. It happens. As for like it happening to me, I would like that. It can happen. Like y'all, listen.
Honestly,
I like
it's
that
like
shit.
you gotta test drive it. It's like when you go down there on a dude, you gotta lick it and then see what he do. Do he flinch? Do he pull your head? Do he slap you?
Do he punch you?
Doesn't punch
Bitch, you
you,
nasty
like,
as shit. I ain't into that gay shit.
You know, you
Wait a
gotta
minute.
like cat lick, like the cat, like I'm telling you, like
Yeah, it's like a little, like a fast one.
yeah,
But
like
you know what? You probably gotta do my hands up. Like, first of all, you gotta be fresh out the shower, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
fresh out the shower. So you just throw a little hint out there, like, yeah, make sure you get everything real good. I'm gonna be checking. I'm gonna be in there. So like,
Why? Just I'm
Yo,
gonna
if
be
I
in
was to tell
there.
my nigga that, like, yo, make sure you get all of that. Like,
I'ma
be in there.
I'ma be in there. Like I just want you to know, my nigga. Like get out the shower because I'ma be in there.
I'm about to eat your ass.
He not gonna feel that. He not feeling that shit. He not feeling
I'm
that
sure
shit.
y'all can find a little more graceful way
I
to
guess.
say it, but
not me. I'm like, make sure you wash your ass. Like for real, like you just got paying up playing ball, all this other shit. Nah, wash your ass.
But these might be like, she just be taking a shower, like my mama would say, wash your ass, boy.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah,
I mean
yeah.
wash your ass.
Get in there.
Like you gotta lift your leg up on the tippy toe and lift the cheek and make sure you get even the top.
Get the grundle.
Make sure you get the grundle. Get the gooch. You know what the gooch is? Make sure all of that is clean. You like just fix it, cause I'm about to be in there.
I know that part will fuck my nigga up. Like, in where? Where are you going? Where the fuck are you going?
Yeah, where are you going?
Where are you going? And why is you going there? It's cool. You don't gotta go there.
I will never come back to this show again. I'm done with y'all. I need to find a show about politics.
So we don't eat ass, we eat grundles. Well,
Let's talk about sex, baby. So we all came to the same, come on, what's the word? Consensus. That we like getting our ass ate, but we don't.
I wasn't with y'all with that one.
You gotta
do extra stuff. You gotta play with my pussy, and I like it.
But you're not against it though.
I'm not against
it. So we're not against it.
So we can be. We're open to the idea if you know what you're doing, right?
But we're not open at all to the idea
of me eating a man's ass.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We'll lick the grundle. We'll play with the gooch, all that stuff. We'll do the balls, the dick, all that, but not
in the hole, not in the butthole. The grundle, yes. Butthole, no.
Okay, good. DJ Shorty, can we get one song break? We'll be right back.
Come back.
What's up, y'all? You are now tuned in to Around the Way Girl Radio.
So the question of the day on Around the Way Girl Radio is how does question of the day on Around the Way Girl Radio. Let's bring that back. How does social media affect personal relationships today?
Here, my friend. I'm gonna go from his standpoint real quick. He's a psych major in grad school, so he gave me a psychological standpoint. And his take on it, he said self-image, self-worth, ideal image. He said it's all a part of the Carl Rogers theory of personality and change. He says social media affects all three. He said we compare ourselves to others, which affects our image. We start getting low self-esteem, etc. He said, but sadly, those people are going through the same thing. So it's an ongoing issue in society, and it definitely plays a part in how you communicate with your own partner. My personal opinion, I think if your partner doesn't have respect for you, it's kind of like doing things on social media. It's kind of like letting a side bitch and a side nigga in your house. Like, hey, come here, have a drink, sit down. You know what I mean? That's what I personally think.
What do you mean?
I think that flirting and messing around on social media, like emojis, eyes, heart eyes, and you like all that shit,
like in a bunch of pictures and shit.
Yeah, of the same bitch, all that shit. Showing your interest in someone else on social media when you're in a relationship, is just like opening your front door to your home, saying, "Come inside, bitch. Come inside, nigga." Right. Interrupt my space. Okay. Disconnect the energy I got going on with this person in my life right now. Okay. You know what I mean? That's what I personally think. I think if you have respect for your partner, you won't entertain those things. So
what if it's pictures of Beyonce and stuff though?
I think if it's a celebrity, shut the fuck up. It's a celebrity.
Yeah, if it's a bitch you can't fuck, like.
Yeah, but if this Tanya around the way, like you know what I mean.
From your old hood and y'all like each other's pictures.
Or she only live a couple miles away. You know what I mean?
No.
And y'all in inboxes and all that shit talking, and you got a whole female in your life. You know, like now it's like, all right, now you're pushing it. You know what I mean? It might as well be considered cheating.
Alright, so Vicky_Time put under my picture, worrying about what other people think. If my husband likes too many female pics, I don't see anything wrong with it, but an outsider looking in may. NP Yizzo said, everyone in your business that doesn't need to be in your business. Twitter, iHeart_TC said, it affects the weak-minded severely. It's like they use social media as a validation. And the homie Hank McCoy Beats said, however, the people involved decide to let them. My personal opinion is similar to Tata's. Like, I mean, realistically, I'm a very laid back person in like relationships, which is probably why I get cheated on all the time. But me, I'm not here to babysit you, my nigga. Like, if I gotta be like something like, why you liking her picture? Why you doing this? Why you doing that?
Then you're right.
I don't need to be with you. Like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna trust you. You liking all these girls' pictures and stuff like that. I'm gonna just trust that that's all this is, because I can't say nothing. I have too many people on my social media to talk about anybody else's social media. So I have girls' boyfriends, side niggas, husbands and shit liking my stuff. So I can't even sit here and be in a point saying like, okay, well, if he's doing that to some other girl, I have guys doing that to me. and I don't entertain them, I think it's up to if that girl, now if there's entertainment like, oh, hey babe, hey boo, then that's when it's like, all right, well, what are y'all hey babing and booing about? Because the last time I checked, she wasn't your babe, your boo, your wife, or nothing like that. I am. So let's
So
talk
say for
about
instance that does happen. Like say for instance, it goes further than liking pictures. What if they're now DMing? What if they're now
Yeah, that's what happens.
But
that's why that shit got get nipped in the butt immediately.
It builds up. You want like 20 of these bitches pictures, and I see it because it's popping up on my timeline.
And you all the way back in 84 weeks, like what the fuck is you looking all the way back there?
Yeah, but then that
My nigga,
really,
what?
but see,
Cause now you wanna let me drop the number down there because ain't nobody gonna see this joint.
Exactly. But see, for me,
No.
like I said, I'm like very
Don't
laid
fucking
back. So
exactly.
stuff
I
like
got a
that.
question to y'all. Do
I
y'all
can't do
love
it.
anything that? Do you love anything you don't respect? If you don't respect it, do you love it?
No.
Exactly. So that's all what it boils down to. If he respects you, he loves you. He's not gonna do that. So if you
Exactly.
don't-
On the flip side, I come across a couple people pages where niggas represent their girls and be like, hashtag she got the password to my phone. Hashtag she know my email account password and all of that. And they really like represent like in the bio, they page is private, married to @ so and so. You know what I mean? I've seen that. That's rare, but I think that's an exception. Really, I don't
I've
trust
seen
these
that too.
niggas at all, and I'm not feeling. I don't trust nobody. None of these niggas that I ever fuck with. So like,
What? Yo.
ooh, you like whoever the fuck you want, like, 'cause you not my nigga, like, that's it.
So why? Wait. So say for instance you did have someone that you trusted and all that stuff, but social media be like affecting the relationship. Honestly, I don't want my nigga to have social media at all.
Yeah, like,
Yo,
too
I
much
was
shit
thinking
going
about
on.
that.
It's too
I
much
was
shit
thinking
going
in the
on.
future, my husband can only like the next person I date. I don't want him to be a dude that like being on social media. Like I want him to be a dude that check his Facebook every 3-4 months.
Yeah, I like that.
Like,
When
I like
say
dudes
for
like
months,
that,
if
like,
you have
for
to do
real.
this for Instagram
Like,
or
nah.
whatever for certain reasons, but like just every time I look at you, you on your phone, you on scrolling like me.
Yeah,
Like why is we fucking scrolling at the same time? Like I don't want to fucking like I don't like that shit.
Nah,
like
that's not
let's
cool.
look at your Instagram. You the same we follow, same motherfuckers. Let's go on Instagram and we gonna look at our timeline together. Let's do that.
I don't mind sharing my social media.
Right, me neither.
I really don't.
But-
I'll hand my phone over and be like, yo, let's scroll through. Let's laugh
Yeah,
at
we
these niggas.
laid up.
Let's
We're
laugh
gonna
at these
scroll
niggas in my inbox.
through the Instagram together. We're gonna start from the top and go all the way down to the bottom. We're done. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Let's laugh at
What's next?
Said something in my inbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna look for hashtags. We're gonna do all that. This is the social media experience together.
So are y'all
Boom.
still keeping the social media separate, or you're still the only one allowed to have it?
No, they can still have separate ones, but when we're like, why are you on Instagram as much as
Okay,
I'm on
got it.
Instagram? If we're gonna both be on Instagram at the same time, then why don't we just be on Instagram on one of our phones? Like
yeah, that's
the
a
problem.
turn off though. Like for me, that's a real turn off.
What, be on
Yeah.
the whole thing all day long?
If I'm like, first of all, like this is my time. You want my time, my niggas. So like, if you
Oh
gonna
my
be sitting
God.
there
Preach.
like on your phone, like go somewhere else with that shit because
That's
like
all
you
I say.
cutting
All
into
I'm
my
saying is,
personal. Like I
you
like
cutting
face to face
yeah, like, for
interactions,
real.
not like face to phone.
Mhm.
I'll at you.
And that's another way that it can affect personal relationships because these phones and social media, Facebook, Twitter, all them shit, like they have multiple Snapchat now, Periscope, Instagram. It's like you got so much shit that you can do on your phone that you forget your girlfriend is sitting right there or your boyfriend is sitting right there. You just scrolling and you just on your phone for hours. I can sit on my phone for hours, like for hours. So that could be another reason, like not giving enough time, not giving enough attention, because you're on your phone the whole goddamn time. It ain't always gotta be about the nigga cheating.
It's just.
But if he on his Instagram and his Snapchat and his Twitter and shit all the time, then most likely
But there are
he's
dudes
talking to bitches.
who in life can't pull a John, but they can only pull girls
On
on
Instagram.
social media.
Yeah.
There's guys I'm literally running into and meeting guys, even like just randomly. They'll say, yo, it's much easier to bag a John on social media than it is in person. Because she can't see what car you may or may not have. She can't see this and she can't see that. But on social media, you can be anything you want to be. You can say anything you want to say. And if she play you, it's kind of like, oh, well, next picture. Because there's so many.
Do you think that has anything to do with the high level of a success rate with online dating? Because you can choose what people see about you.
Yeah.
And then you get them to like you and care about you, so then
No,
when they
that's how you
finally
fool
do get
people,
to know
though. That's how
you,
you fool
then they don't
people.
want to leave you because they like you and they care about you for you. But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Is
how
it
you
all
fool
a trick?
people. That's
But that's what people think.
motherfucker, for
And
real,
a lot
for
of
real.
people mistake catfishing as, you look one way, completely different what you. And I'm gonna end on this note because we coming out to that time. But it's more or less like I'm giving you a perception that I'm one way. I can still look like this. I'm going to look the same, pretty much. But I can give you the perception I'm one way. I'm one type of person. And then when you actually meet me, I'm completely separate. To me, that is still considered catfishing. So it's not about, oh, you stole somebody's picture, you look different. It's about you're completely different than what you gave to me at that point in time. That's why I still like to interact with people. I need online dating. I mean, I can't do that.
So are y'all for online dating?
I'm not for
No.
online dating.
So you don't want to meet your significant other
No.
online at all?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I gotta know something. I have to know another person who actually knows you. If you don't know each, I'll do a blind date, but I'm not doing no fucking online dating.
I will
I'm
say
not doing
that
that shit.
I did it once and I'll never ever do it ever again.
It was terrible. Was it?
It wasn't terrible, no. It just it's like every time you see that person online, you think they're fishing for more. Because they found you there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in your mind, you have that instant insecurity or instant thing, like
problems before it even is a fucking
yeah, it's problems
Yeah,
before
no.
it even turned up. Like, and then you can't be mad. Like, damn, the nigga met me there. Like, how could I? You know? So
Same. I would
I
never
don't think
date.
I'll
I
ever
would
do it
never
again.
date anyone that I met on any social media. Like, not like if I knew you beforehand or something like that, or I know mutual people and we ended up meeting each other.
Yeah.
You say something to me on my Instagram because you ain't want to say it to in person.
Right.
That's something different. But if like you just follow me back and then you start liking shit and I
You
start
just
liking
slide
shit
in
of
my
yours,
DM or
you slide in my DM. Here's my number,
yeah.
bro.
No.
Not happening. But I know girls who do that. I know girls who like meet guys off of Instagram.
And now that I mean, you want to smell the person and shit, hygiene, all that. Just to end on the
So
funny
we're going to
note.
end on that note because
All right.
clearly Tata likes
No,
this
but you know what,
nephew.
Todd? That's a good point though, because you know, like
You
that's
can't
a
smell
part
that
of
nigga
attraction
from Facebook.
is endorphins and people
Mhm.
smell. Like they might not be wearing a cologne or anything, but some people you automatically attracted to them just because like that biology. So good point, Todd.
Feel me? That's why I said never again.
Did he stink, Ty?
No, absolutely not. That's just another reason not to do
I
it.
think he stunk.
No.
All right. That was Around the Way Girl Radio. Make sure you download TuneIn app. Each and every Monday, we're on. Search UE Radio Live, and we'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.
What's up, y'all? You are now tuned in to Around the Way Girl Radio.